lot of questions to be answered in this game. Megan Rode to take the draw for Syracuse. For UAlbany, it's Haley Felinas. A lot of questions about who was going to take the draw for the Orange. Sounds like they're going to go with a 4-person rotation, and Rode gets the first one. UAlbany, there was no question about it. Felinas all conference in the circle last year.
Yeah, now a senior. She's their go-to in the draw control. Battle UAlbany won last year, by the way, despite losing the game.
When these teams played last year, it was 20-11 Syracuse. UAlbany scored first in the opening minute. But it's Syracuse who gets the ball first today. There's Alexa Vogelman, the freshman. First touch of her college career. Passes it off. That's to Melina Cotter, another one of the freshmen. Shooting space violation, so Vogelman, under a minute into her collegiate career, a chance for her first goal here from 8 meters out.
What a moment this is, and I like Syracuse being on the front foot right away, wasting no time.
Vogelman, there it is! Career game number 1, career goal number 1 for Alexa Vogelman. In her return from injury, the redshirt freshman puts the Orange up 1-0 just over 30 seconds in.
And you would have never known she didn't play all of last season, just fitting in seamlessly to the starting lineup. A long road to recovery for her after tearing that ACL.
Michaela Mooney finds someone on the opposite side. That was Delana Williams. It's loose in front and right into the stick of Daniela Gayet. Crease violation anyways, and here comes Syracuse quickly on the clear. It's Vogelman. She's already got 1 today, and Syracuse has numbers. On the fast break, there it is. Sam DeVito, the Princeton transfer, her first goal in her first game in Orange, and it's 2-0 Cuse.
It's absolutely beautiful in transition from the Orange. And how about that, Adam? First career start for Daniela Gayet, but she finds Alexa Vogelman, who's making her collegiate debut, and she links up seamlessly with Sam DeVito, who's playing her first game in an Orange uniform.
Gracie Britton sends it down. Orange will slow it down a little bit. How about Caroline Trinkus with her first career goal, the freshman? Orange up 3-0. It's 3 newcomers. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Really can't. Caroline Trinkus, who didn't start but came into the game for her first collegiate minutes moments ago, just says, I'll take this on myself. At the edge of the 12, a nice move to just really blow by Courtney Rowe, who had just come out from serving her penalty.
Infraction last time out. They do a great job of keeping sticks in the lane. Not many opportunities for feeders. Here's Ward, who's known for her vision. Cross feed pass, Adamson! She's got her first of the year, and the Orange are rolling early on. 4-0 Cuse just over 5 minutes in. The first 3 from the newcomers, the 4th from SU's best returner.
And I suppose it was only a matter of time before one of Olivia Adamson or Emma Ward got on the scoring board. There's a reason why Olivia Adamson is on the Torrington watch list. But how about the setup as well from Carly DeSimone? The backdoor feed, UAlbany, all the attention on DeSimone. Adamson says, thank you very much. And that's a great angle right there. Pins it top corner.
Northwestern last year, you need one of the best players in the country, a Tewaaraton finalist, to make it deep in the tournament.
You do. And again, between the experience and the talent, it's much needed.
Oh, what a feed! Adamson with her second. Sam DeVito, the transfer, finds Olivia Adamson, the senior, and it's 5-0 Cuse. I mean, this is an unbelievable start.
I mean, we had barely come out of the timeout. Kayla Trainer drawing up this beautiful play. How about DeVito putting it on a line, and then Adamson from that close is never going to miss. And she's so composed, just calmly slips it down low. Keep in mind, this is the America East Goalie of the Year in Grace Sinsabo that simply can't do anything against the Syracuse attack. Right, 21 goals for DeVito with Princeton, so she was primarily a goal scorer in the Ivy League, but maybe already adjusting into a little bit of a new role, and I'd say she's done a pretty good job so far as the provider.
Well, Felinas won the draw, but Alexa Vogelman took it back with a trail check, and now she heads the other way. Syracuse trying to go quick again. Adamson just misses it wide. Had an open look in front of the net, but too far to the right. Ward from X. Here's Adamson, and that's going to be a shooting space violation. So a free position shot to come for the Cuse.
And that's kind of a lose-lose for Mackenzie Salentry, let's be honest. Nothing. I mean, you either get out of the way and let Adamson rip it home, or you get in her way and force her to have a free position chance.
It's not the greatest angle for Adamson. Doesn't appear as if she's going to go directly to goal, but you never know with a player as talented as her. Always has some deception to her game. Does take it herself. No, gives it off to Ward, who puts it in. Ward barely had it in her stick, just a little deflection. The two All-Americans combined to put the Cuse up 6-0. It looked like she was going to goal, but then at the last second, Adamson says, no, this is actually a pass. And Ward never had that in her stick.
No, she didn't. Great deception as well from Adamson, who says, I'm going to shoot. No, I'm not. Ward sneaks in, and you're right. It's almost like a volleyball tap at the net.
So maybe a smart decision here from UAlbany to just slow it down a little bit. The defense has to be very tired at this point.
They do. And now that Syracuse has set itself defensively.
There's a great feed, and the Great Danes are on the board. It's Paisley Cook. Her first goal of the season, first goal for the Great Danes, and no better way to get back in it than starting right now.
Right, Cook, who scored 10 goals last year as a freshman, left open here. That's a miscommunication at the back post from a couple of Syracuse defenders. Just no one picks her up. By the time Caramelli reacted, the ball was in the back of the net.
New player, same result. Syracuse wins the draw again. DeVito with speed, finds a cutter inside, the turnaround shot, and a goal! Melina Cotter, another one of the freshmen. First career goal, Cuse up 7-1.
And I've been impressed with DeVito, Adam. She's very pacey through the midfield. Right after the draw control win, she always has her eyes towards goal. And she's been the primary playmaker so far in her first game in Orange. And just as, if not more impressive, was that finish by Cotter.
Great defense again from the Orange. That time it's the freshman Lexi Reber who got in the way. And again, Syracuse with a long pass up the field to DeVito. Guzik, another one of the freshmen to Ward. Again, 8-1 Syracuse. Emma Ward gets on the board. It's just a demolition inside the dome.
I mean, there's nothing you can really do, Adam, if you're UAlbany. This is a perfect example of perfection in transition, really. It's two quick passes through the midfield. You blink and you miss it. The Great Danes just can't react in time. And again, you wouldn't know that a player like Molly Guzik is playing her first collegiate game the way she has that awareness. You touched on it at the start of this game, Adam. These are probably the most question marks people have had in the Kayla Trainer era, just considering how many key pieces graduated or transferred after last season. Syracuse is answering the call and then some.
Emma Torkoff takes it all the way. A sidewinder shot finds the back of the net. Torkoff does it herself, and the Great Danes get one back.
And we have seen some of the potential on this attack for UAlbany. There's a reason why they were only one goal away from making the NCAA tournament last season. And that's a nice finish by Torkoff. She knows the defender is in front of her, but it's kind of a routine sidewinder. She made it look easy, but the velocity on that shot is what's most impressive because there isn't much of a windup there.
Elena Williams gets a shot off into the body of Guyette. Try and fight their way back here, down by 6, a player up. So no longer that yellow card just expired, and back to even strength. Here comes UAlbany with a feed inside, a shot and a goal. Emma Weaver with the perfect start to the second quarter. And it's back to a 5-goal game.
And there you go, if you're the Great Danes. Nice start to the quarter inside the opening minute of the second. And it's a nice feed from X. And a quick release as well from Weaver. You see, Felinas was an option on the right side of Cage.
Let's see if they can make it back-to-back goals. Kayla Mooney, we haven't heard much of her today. Soro off the perfect feed, but right into the stick of Guyette. Talked about her earlier, but she scored 14, had 18 assists. It's not easy against the Syracuse team to find the back of the net. At X, the turnaround shot and a goal. Haley Felinas, her first of the season. And just like that, back-to-back goals for UAlbany, and it's back to a 4-goal game.
And Felinas, a player not really known for her goal-scoring ability. She can get it done in the draw circle, and she settled in that sense recently, but also posing a threat, just lurking at X, and you see the slide is way late from Casey Benoit, who kind of just lost track of her.
Torkoff sees a double team, sends it all the way to the top, but an ill-advised decision. It's picked off, and the Cuse doing what they do best, running in transition with Molly Guzik. The freshman all the way, now gives it off. The shot, a bouncer into the back of the net for Gracie Britton. UAlbany goes on a quick run. Syracuse gets one back to end it, and the Orange back up by 5.
And add another goal score to the score sheet, and we're not even 4 minutes into the second quarter, and that list continues to get deeper. Gracie Britton getting the feed from Guzik, and this team in transition, that's what's impressed me the most, Adam, because that's where they've been most lethal. We're really seeing that speed play a factor.
Can't get the ground ball, she's held, and eventually she does get possession for the Cuse. Adamson sends it in front. There's Mushnick. Just as we say she doesn't have a goal yet, she gets her first of the season, and the Cuse are in double digits.
And that goes to show you the depth of this team, Adam. We basically never mentioned her name for the most part in that first quarter. In the last minute, getting a few more touches. The junior who's in her second season with Syracuse after transferring from Maryland. And like I said, it was only a matter of time.
20 seconds with the extra player. Quick passing around. UAlbany's defense has to move a lot. Olivia Adamson moves to the middle and puts it into the back of the net. It's a hat trick for SU's star attacker, and the Cuse get a 3-goal run of their own to bounce right back.
She really makes it look easy. And it's the accuracy on her shots that impresses me the most. You know, on the turn, she knows exactly where to put this ball, right over the shoulder of the netminder. And it's a fast shot too, where you just can't react quick enough.
Guzik still searching for that first goal, but she's got 2 assists in her debut. Ward on the dodge from X. Trying to find leverage and sends it to Adamson. Perfect pass and a great save by McCarthy. He's had a lot of trouble today. Trinkus past her defender, feeds it off. The whistle blew, but the goal counts. Syracuse would have gotten a free position shot. Instead, they'll just get a goal right now, and the Orange go up 12-4. This is just unbelievable. Syracuse playing its best lacrosse of the season in the opener. Molly Kuzik finally gets her first career goal. We'll step aside, Orange up by 8. Understandable why so many coaches decided to put them forth with the amount that SU lost on offense, defense, and goal, but it hasn't mattered so far. The Orange will not slow down. Off the feed, Cotter scores! Why not? Another one for the Cuse, and another one for the freshman Melina Cotter.
And again, it's just a simply put efficient possession. The shot clock hasn't really even been a factor for the Orange all afternoon long because they've always had their eyes towards goal. See the hold-up play there, Cotter cutting towards Cage, and she is finding her stride early on in her first collegiate game. I'm excited to see her progression just over this season.
Gets down the field in just a matter of seconds. Ward with the head of steam, splits to her left, fires and scores! Perfectly placed, high to low. Emma Ward puts the Orange up by 10. That's her third goal of the game.
Well, if you guess that Emma Ward and Olivia Adamson would both have hat tricks before the second quarter came to a close, congratulations, because they have not missed a beat, and Ward just gets by the defender so easily. It's kind of a simple move, but an effective one nonetheless on the dodge.
Crossfield pass to Vogelman. So that's Muchnick actually, and Emma Muchnick turns it over.
And Mooney's been shut down as well by the Orange.
Muchnick splits to her left. Has it checked out of her hands. Muchnick fires, scores! Cuse up 11. Emma Muchnick, the 4th Syracuse player to record multiple goals. We're just in the second quarter.
The fans are enjoying it, and why wouldn't they? A 15-piece in the first half. And Muchnick, look at this, a sidewinder into the left corner. I mean, you really can't save that. There's so much pace on that rip.
Another about 15 seconds, and then about 15 after that, 1 player advantage. Adamson thought about the shot, goes crossfield to Ward. Back to Adamson, sidewind ripper just over the bar. Can't blink or else Syracuse is going to score in transition. Adamson feeds it inside, all alone, Vogelman again. She's got her second of the day. Syracuse picks up right where it left off. The Orange now up by 12 with 12 minutes to go in the third.
And that's what the Syracuse team does to you. UAlbany with a promising possession at one end, but it leads to an over and back. Syracuse basically says, thank you very much. We'll take advantage of another possession of our own. And Alexa Vogelman, it takes a lot of mental strength coming back from that long journey after the torn ACL, but she has fit in so nicely.
You wouldn't tell that there's so much new with the Syracuse team.
Exactly. Kayla Trainer will be the first to admit that she had some questions about, especially this first game, how it would go. And it's gone, I have to imagine, even better than she could have imagined.
Bayette stabs it out of the air to take it away. What's new? Sam DeVito pushing the fast break ahead to Alexa Vogelman. We've seen it all day long, results in goals. Does it this time? No, Ward can't get the shot off. But Muchnick is all alone, and she bounces it in. Just took an extra couple of seconds, but another fast break goal for the Cuse. Muchnick has her third. She's the 3rd SU player with a hat trick today.
Oh, what a play by Ward to give it up, and Muchnick with the bouncer. That's elite level. We'll be back in a moment here on ACC Network Extra. The Orange are absolutely rolling in the dome. No doubt, keep her in there, but the fact that Syracuse has such a big lead, I wouldn't mind them mixing it up a bit.
UAlbany quickly down the field, a bouncer trickles through. Delana Williams gets one back for UAlbany right off the draw.
Williams, only 2 goals all of last season for Pitt in the ACC. And with her new team, she wraps the shot around the defender as Lexi Reber was closing her down, and Daniela Guyette would love to have this one back. You know, she hasn't been tested a whole lot so far today. No look from Ward. Hey, she's capable of that type of magic. I wouldn't put it past her to score one of those.
Adamson to Caramelli on the feed. Through traffic, almost got it in while falling to the ground. Weaver tried to find a cutter inside. Syracuse takes it away. Here comes Caramelli. Led all freshman in scoring last season. Still looking for her first today. 5-on-4. Caramelli all the way herself. Bounces it in. There's her first of the season. Everyone gets a goal. And Syracuse continues to pile on.
Jolie Caramelli, another one of those players who Kayla Trainer is hoping to see takes a leap from freshman year to sophomore year. She led all freshmen with 11 goals last season, and this is just a straightaway chance. UAlbany's defense doesn't converge on her quick enough. It's as simple as that. 2 defenders coming from each side, but Caramelli gets the shot off in the nick of time.
That pokes out right into the stick of Caroline Trinkus. She quickly goes the other way. Turnaround shot and another goal. This time it's Peyton Rowley who joins the party. And the Cuse are up to 20. "23 goals last season for Peyton Rowley. She's got her first of this year. It's the 20th of the game.
And that's someone who we really haven't brought up too much, but again, it goes to show you the depth this team has. Rowley comes onto the scene, and it's just the awareness as well, the spatial awareness. She knows she's at the edge of the crease, kind of a casual celebration reaction too, like, oh, I just did that, didn't I?
Adamson, member of the All-ACC first team last year. She's got 6 points today. Ward, another All-ACC member. So much star power on this Syracuse team. They move the ball around better than just about anyone. That's a good chance for Guzik, but a great save from Sinsabos.
In the first month of the season, so.
Back to back to back.
Exactly.
That's ranks 2, 4, and 7. Back to back to back for the Cuse up next.
Talk about a gauntlet. So this might have been a game to ease in, but all of a sudden.
Nice feed in front, and a nice finish from Haley Felinas. Gets it back to a 14-goal game. That's her second goal of the game, and that'll do it for Daniela Guyette in her first career start with Syracuse. Take another look at this goal.
Yeah, you know, Guyette, I think she stumbled a little bit between the pipes too as we take another look, another angle. Yeah, I guess just didn't slide over in enough time.
So with the whistle, it's a free position for Courtney Rowe. One of UAlbany's captains. Had 11 goals last year. And Rowe's got her first of this season. A laser right past Allie Hanlon. Back to a 13-goal game now.
There haven't been many free position chances for either team, really. In this
fourth today.
Exactly. Right, just the fourth today. And to UAlbany's credit, you know, they're playing till the final buzzer, are on their home turf, too. So they get, you know, to settle in at home.
Nice feed in front. Whistle blew, and it was a charge before the shot against Syracuse. A good save from Asinsabo, even though it didn't matter. She's starting to really feel comfortable, it seems like. All alone, a shot into the back of the net for Michaela Mooney. She scores her first of the day. The Great Danes on a bit of a run here in the fourth quarter.
Not much of a celebration from Michaela Mooney considering the score line, but that's got to feel good because it's been a very frustrating afternoon for her. You can see throughout this game over the last couple hours that it seemed part of the game plan.
Mile went to Mount Sinai High School in Mount Sinai, New York, a place that's very familiar with SU fans. The Tyrell sisters both went there, as well as the Spolinas, as there's another one for UAlbany. A big run here. That time it's Courtney Rowe, her second in a very short period of time, and it's back to an 11-goal game. UAlbany winning this fourth quarter 4-1 so far.
And hey, they're a couple of goals away from taking away that running clock, which has been in effect since about just over the midway point of the second quarter. And it was a contested ball for a moment here on the turf, but great concentration by Rowe to just stay with it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she wasn't phased one bit by the contact.
For UAlbany.
I will be very intrigued to see in that Maryland game if it's, obviously it depends on how it plays out, but if it's her the entire way through.
That'll be a card that goes against UAlbany, as
especially with obviously what's been frustrating on the basketball side of things. I think a lot of people around here have been itching for lacrosse season, including us.
Syracuse women's basketball did pick up a big win last night. How about that for Melina Connor? A win for herself, a hat trick in her debut. Syracuse back up by 12 to end the UAlbany run.
A lot of freshmen have impressed me, but none more than Melina Connor. I mean, that's college ready right there. Spin move to get free of the defender, and then the finish. I mean, it seems like she's been waiting for this moment, and she has taken advantage of it and then some.
They just do with about 10 seconds left. It's a illegal procedure against Syracuse. A bit of confusion, and that will do it. An offensive explosion from the Orange. 11 different goal scorers, 14 assists, and a 12-point win.